Can you tell what kind of career a pitcher will have based on his first start alone? Let's talk about Paul Skenes, who made his debut just the other day. Skenes is clearly talented. He's got a wicked fastball. He's got great breaking stuff, and he's also got incredible control. Boy, Skenes looks like a sure thing, doesn't he? Well, I was wondering how his young major league career compares to other pitching phenoms of the past. So let's go back in time and take a look. Stephen Strasburg's debut is the one that I remember most vividly. This was right after we moved to the DC area. He went 7 innings against the Pirates, giving up 2 runs on 4 hits and striking out 14, and he walked nobody. Of course, if you remember, that was the year that Strasburg wound up having Tommy John surgery. That was the first injury in a career that was filled with them. Now, I would say that probably just about all of you know who Stephen Strasburg is. So let's dig a little bit deeper into the past at the debuts of some legendary pitchers and see how they stack up with Skenes. 19-year-old Walter Johnson went 8 innings in his debut in 1907. Johnson gave up 6 hits and 2 runs in the process, and he only struck out 3 and walked 2. Johnson's biggest start that season in terms of strikeouts was at home against the Browns on September 24th. He struck out 8 that day and walked nobody. A good game, right? Well, he got a little bit too much of the plate. He allowed 14 hits and 10 runs in a 10-3 loss. Bob Feller was 17 when he came up with Cleveland in 1936. That was right after the high school year finished. Feller's first appearance was in relief on July 19th in Washington, D.C. He walked 2 and struck out 1 in a single inning of work. Of course, Feller's first start was memorable. That was on August 23rd against the St. Louis Browns. Bob went the distance, winning 4-1 and striking out 15. He was a little bit wild. He walked 4. Roger Clemens had his first start in Cleveland on May 15, 1984. Clemens went 5 2/3 innings, giving up 5 runs and 11 hits. He struck out 4 and walked 3. And then there was the famous Christy Mathewson. Mathewson's first appearance came at Brooklyn on July 17, 1900. Mathewson entered the ballgame in the bottom of the 5th, trailing 7-5. He proceeded to give up 6 more runs. He walked 2 and struck out 1 to finish the ballgame. Now, Christie's first dominating start came on April 26, 1901. He shut down Brooklyn in front of over 10,000 fans at home and was the Giants' home opener. Mathewson struck out 8 in that complete game, giving up 2 walks, 3 runs, and only 4 hits. And of course, a strong first start doesn't necessarily mean much for a pitcher. Take Nick Kingham, for example. Kingham gave up 0 runs on 1 hit with 9 strikeouts and 0 walks in his 2018 debut with the Pirates. But Kingham was out of the majors after 2019. In 2018, Daniel Ponce de Leon made his debut for the Cardinals against Cincinnati. He went 7 innings, giving up 0 runs and 0 hits and striking out 3 while walking 3. But Kingham and Ponce de Leon were different. Both of them made their major league debuts at age 26 after spending years in the minors. And to my knowledge, neither of them had the sort of hype that Skenes has. And, well, Skenes just looks different. He's got that crazy good pinpoint control. He strikes me as composed and comfortable on the mound. I mean, we'll see if his arm holds up, but I know that I'm rooting for him to do well.